Immediately no. Immediately no. Immediately no. I'm telling you right now, I seen what I needed to see.
We're not off to a great start. I forgot I have to go to DJ's this morning.
Do y'all know how to eat with your mouth closed?
If I was around a human that ate like that, I would literally call the cops. That sends me into if somebody's eating with their mouth open around me, it sends me into a full-on rage. I see nothing but blood, and you know who does it? My mother.
Hey, have you ever heard of Facebook Marketplace?
Before I go any further with the tree, I want to share a couple rugs because my code with Boutique Rugs is good for 65% off today. It's normally 60%. This is the Ganyangan area rug. This is a 7x10 and it's one of their washable rugs. It's made in Turkey. Ganyangan. And it looks, okay, I just turned the light on in here and it's looking more like its true colors. So it was looking black through my phone, but the colors are like a brownish beige. And then this here is like a very deep navy. And you can see there's just little rug here in our entryway. This is the stand-in rug. Also beautiful, also washable, just like the other rug in the breakfast nook. In the living room, this is the Tanampa rug. It's hard to see the entire thing just because the couch is over it. So I'll put a picture of it. Okay. Guy right here is the Monterey. I can't stand him. And we also have the Monterey in our bedroom. So y'all be sure to use my code MBW65 for anything on the site. Anything on the site. I gotta vacuum, obviously, but like...
Lobby, I gotta find some of those, I think Mary Beth calls them like spillers, thrillers, and fillers, and killer... I don't... whatever she calls it. I gotta get some of that for the tree.
Gonna bump those and yeah. I'm just about done with the tree. I just have to add the ornaments. Ornaments are always the last thing I do, and I don't have any ornament hooks. So I will share everything. I gotta wait until my fiddle and fig stories expire because so what I'm going to do is just kind of start by talking about what's important to me when it comes to... I'm sick of this cat today. I love her, but I'm sick of her. So what's important to me in my Christmas tree, and everybody's different. So I know a lot of people are not going to agree with my tree or... you know, the fact that I like it so full that you can barely see the tree itself. I cannot stand looking at my tree and being able to see through it. I don't want to see any light unless it's the lights on the tree. I'm going to show you guys stuff that I used last year. I have it right in front of me. I'm going to tell you where I got it. Of course, if you want to shop my fiddle and fig stuff, you can do that as well. I always start with the topper. The topper is the first thing on the tree. Now, throughout the decorating process, I'll have to adjust it and whatnot. But what I usually do for a topper, I've never used an angel or a star. I just stick twigs. I will stick twigs. So like I had some of these coming out the top last year. I also had them just stuck in the tree. You can use these guys at the top. Again, I use them at the top. I stick them in the tree sideways. I got all of these these are from Hobby Lobby. Whenever I get my Christmas decor, I wait until everything is on sale. If you're not doing that, you ain't doing it right. We get the idea. This year I will be using some of these, and then I'm also gonna mix some like pampas in there. I have a bunch of other natural looking things. Y'all know I don't know the name of shit, so it's whatever. So this is my topper. I will do this first. The next step is sticking tinsel in my tree. This is where I fill the holes that I see. Do not be afraid of tinsel. I know this looks so scary. It's a lot. It is a lot. But once you have it in the tree, it's stunning. It is stunning. And you hide a lot of it with the filler, with the balls, and everything else that you're putting in the tree. So, baby pud, I know what you're about to do, and I need you to not do it. This is from Hobby Lobby. They have a ton of different colors. This is a like rose gold blush with silver. I used this with my blue tree last year, and you can look at the pictures. It looks lovely with it. But they do have a ton of different colors at Hobby Lobby. And I have every color I think that. So this is what I used on the tree in my apartment when it was pink. This is just all pink. And then I also have a white like iridescent color that's out in the garage that I will use in our bedroom upstairs. The next step. So my flowers from last year, as y'all know, I'm using the pink flowers from Fiddle and Fig. Last year I used these guys. I waited till they were on sale. They're from Hobby Lobby. They have them this year because I saw them whenever I went I went a couple weeks ago. Now, whenever I'm using like big, as you'll see, I use a lot of big pieces to make it look full. But if you're in Hobby Lobby and you're like, wonder how many I should get, I will typically get 5 of the big. So I have 5 of these flowers, okay? The front of the tree is all that matters to me because ain't nobody seen the back. And the back of it looks like the back of Lacey's hair in the morning. But if nobody's on our porch over there and there's nobody living over there, you can't. But if you're like me and you focus on the front, I think 5 is a good number for these big items. Okay. I have my tree, I want to say is 7.5 feet. It's a King of Christmas. I don't know what I think it's, I'll figure it out and let you guys know what it is. But I place them kind of strategically in the front. I have a lot of these guys. They're huge. And I just stick them in there. They're so much easier than ornaments. To me, the more the merrier. When I tell you I stick everything in this damn tree, I really do. It's like art to me. I'm not even kidding. It feels like I don't know. I buy a lot of these things. And these are things I've collected over the years. All the stuff that I've showed you is from Hobby Lobby. And I always get it on sale. We love a gold sparkle moment. These are huge, also from Hobby Lobby. I will just stick them in there. And I kind of stick them in, not laying flat, but kind of like this, so that they're visible. And they'll come out the side of the tree. And once it's done, it's just lovely. So I do all of that stuff. I have so many fillers that I put in there. And this year I'm using a ton of dried naturals, the pampas. I have those big, I don't even know what the hell is that. I'm looking on my dining room table and I'm a little overwhelmed. After I have all of my fillers in the tree, that's whenever I put the ornaments on, the bowls. And I do a mixture of I want to say they're 6-inch balls. With the smaller, they might be 2-inch. But let me show you here. So these are the ones I used last year. These ornaments Okay, there's a ton of different ones. So these are Hobby Lobby. These are Hobby Lobby, and they sell them in these things. Walmart sells these, Target sells these. Of course, like I said, Hobby Lobby. These are from Hobby Lobby. Everything that I found at Hobby Lobby, excuse me, you can find at Target. Walmart sells a ton of this stuff too. I just prefer to get these are from Target. I prefer to get my ornaments from Hobby Lobby just because the selection is outrageous. Hobby Lobby. These gold ones here, and I used them on a tree last year. These come from Walmart. Just found some more tinsel. So this is the tinsel that I'm using this year. I used it last year. This is the iridescent one that I was telling you about. It needs to be fluffed. Hobby Lobby. And then that rose gold one. Or, excuse me, it's a blush. There is no rhyme or reason to how I put stuff in the tree. I just try to make everything balanced. You know what I mean? So, like, you don't want two of those big flowers side by side. You want to space everything out just so it... For me, I want people to look at my tree and see it as one just beautiful, flowing piece of art. I don't want anybody's eyes to be drawn to just one, you know, specific thing. And that's just me. So I try to make everything very balanced on the tree. I cannot film myself. Decorating my tree takes at least 2 hours. I cannot film. I'm going to film, but I have to do a time lapse of what I'm doing. And I will post that. I would not have enough room. So this year I am doing a lot of dried naturals. I'm using my stuff from Fiddle and Fig, which I shared yesterday, which I will share again. And then I'm also using things that I have, for instance, like I'm gonna stick this stuff in here. I found this stuff on Etsy. And y'all know I talked about putting disco balls in there. I know it sounds outrageous, but I do have a vision and I think it's going to be beautiful because the only thing that's really going to be sparkling are those disco balls and then the tinsel, and everything else is very much muted, dried, natural looking shit. So we will see. I want to tell you guys to get the most, if you're doing the tinsel, to get the most out of it, I cut my pieces. I don't wrap it the entire way around the tree. I cut the pieces and then lay them, like I will lay it down. Let's just pretend. I will lay it in here when it's a whole piece of garland, and then I will cut a quarter. See how it just like, it doesn't look obnoxious when it's in the tree. So this is everything. Those are new. I got those from Hobby Lobby. This stuff is from Etsy. This is everything that I'm using all together. And then I do have some fluffy pampas that I might stick in there. So these are pretty much, this is all the fillers. And then I end with ornaments. So I have these guys from Fiddle and Fig. And then we do have the disco balls. So I have the big 6-inch disco ball ornaments. I have some browns. I have some champagne. I also have huge ones, like 24-inch ones that I'm going to just put on top of the tree skirt whenever I do that. Lay that down. I'm about to, I dropped my curling iron on me earlier today, but I'm about to, you can't even tell what I'm doing in the time lapse because it's so fast. There's like no, I just mess this up every single time I try to do it. So I'm just going to post a reel of the stupid tree. And y'all, when I tell you guys, like, you just pile stuff in there. Like, there's really not even much for me to show you. You put the tinsel on, and then you just start packing it in. And the key to my tree is to just keep packing stuff in. Pack it in, pack it in, pack, 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 if you want it to look full. That's the way I do it. And you do what you want to do. And I don't know why there's so many people shitting on people who want to put up their tree right now. Let people do what they want and let them enjoy it. It's a tough world out there, man. Like, if putting up a tree makes somebody happy, let them damn do it. It's like, it's not hurting anybody. It's one of the most joyful things to some people. Because somebody's Christmas tree is up doesn't mean that they're not enjoying Thanksgiving. I enjoy Thanksgiving even more when a tree's up. Honestly, like it's like this the holiday season, the whole holiday season, November to January 1 is just like such a magical time, and walking downstairs and seeing my tree, it brings me so much joy to see it lit up. And I personally put a lot of time and effort and money into my tree. I'm gonna get a good 2 months out of it, and I know that other people are the same. Like there are other people who love to decorate, they enjoy it so much, and a tree is like, it's a blank canvas for you to just do your thing. And people who say they're not even good at decorating, they still love to put up, there are people who still love to just put up their tree because it makes them happy. So let people be happy. My eyes are bloodshot because I am freaking exhausted. My makeup's coming off. Anyway, I'm gonna post a reel of the finished product, so.
I had an idea to add disco balls to my tree this year.
Tomorrow I need to add more lights to that tree. And what I hate about it is that the tree's pre-lit, and the lights are super warm, which I love warm lights, but I don't like them in photos. They do not photo well because they come off yellow. Not enough, so I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Looking, it sucks. Like I like how cool lights look in photos, but I don't like them in person. And then vice versa, but I need to add more lights, period, because it's just...
How dare you? How dare you?